step of going through thousands, thousands of Donald Trump's posts on Truth Social, and what they found was that this man is, one, according to them, in a very dark place, but two, has become increasingly obsessed with spreading conspiracy theories. Here's what they wrote. A review of thousands of posts, or truths as they are called on the site, reveals that often, multiple times a day, the former president is concocting or promoting dark, paranoid material.
He'll take electrocution every time.
Pushing it out to his millions of followers. Mr. Trump is so hungry for this content that he appears to be willing to share outlandish information.
Make the lie big,
anyone,
keep it simple, keep saying it, and you'll eventually believe it.
Well-known conspiracists and anonymous accounts that tag him.
He was one of Hitler's propagandists,
reposting, Alex Jones or maybe Marjorie Taylor Greene. He's taking random nobodies, spewing out the dumbest things.
He speaks their minds.
Said,
doesn't matter what it is. He could stand anywhere and shoot a bunch of them. They'd still vote for him.
Retweeted by the convicted felon former
He
president.
speaks their minds. A letter from Bill Hall to Trump at DemocraticUnderground.com.
For sure, but it shows
he speaks their minds
to which Donald Trump will go to in order to just, I don't know, get eyeballs. I don't know what it is. I cannot explain his motives because he's insane. But the Times identified 330 posts in particular that, quote, described both a false, secretive plot against Mr. Trump or the American people and a specific entity supposedly responsible for it, including claims that the January 6th attack on the U.S. Capitol was a false flag operation.
Make the lie big, keep it simple, keep saying it, eventually they'll believe it. Just like Bannon, years ago. We know we lost. Just lie and say we didn't. We'll just lie and say we won. And look what's happened. They're all doing it.
Republicans in general, January 6th, I don't know. Trump wrote 75% of these claims himself, but the rest of the time simply shared the opinions of random people on the site. The analysis identified
grab them all by their pussies.
70 accounts that
You'll
Trump
never
has
have to vote again.
Many of which routinely promote baseless conspiracy theories. Because this is where he is. And I love that they talked about the paranoid part, right? Because when you view these through the lens, as I've been saying for months and months, view them through the lens of somebody with a mental illness, then it makes sense. Then you understand, like, okay, that's why this person is doing this. It doesn't have to make sense to me. It doesn't have to have a rhyme or reason. But if the person's just crazy, then yeah, they're going to do crazy things. We had 233 mental health professionals sign on to an open letter this past weekend saying that Donald Trump is suffering from very severe, not just cognitive decline, but multiple psychological illnesses.
It doesn't matter. All we need is a Republican with enough working digits
One of them, of course,
to be the captain of the team to sign the legislation that has already been prepared.
Another one is antisocial personality.
Grover Norquist, Republican strategist.
So when you look at the diagnostic criteria for those two things in particular, and they of course list many more, these things make sense.
Any cadaver will do.
Donald Trump doesn't fail because Donald Trump is bad or a failure. He can only fail, according to his narcissism, because other forces are making him fail. Other people are working against him. That's those paranoid delusions. That's what he's sharing on Truth Social. So again, looking at these as if it's a normal person posting them doesn't make any sense. But when you consider the fact that they may be coming from somebody who's mentally ill and clearly needs help, then yeah, suddenly
their golden cow.
Thanks for watching, everybody. And if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. We have fresh content every